Nelson's column stands in the middle of Trafalgar Square. The column was built between 1840 and 1843 to commemorate Admiral Horatio Nelson's death at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. The square is a focal point for the city as roads lead off it in all directions. And it's where people gather for the New Year's celebrations. Buses are a pretty good way of getting around central London, and you also get a great view from the top deck. Over 6,800 scheduled buses operate on over 700 different routes in the London network. In a year, this network carries over 1.8 billion passenger journeys. There are lots of shops around Piccadilly Circus. You'll recognize it by the statue of Anteros, or Eros as people call it, on top of the memorial fountain. If you're short of time, the Underground or Tube is probably a better option, but you won't see much apart from the crowds of people. The famous Tube map, designed by Harry Beck in 1931, will help you get around. Remember to get a ticket. It's a £50 fine if you don't. The iconic Tower Bridge is worth a visit inside. You can walk across the top, connecting part, and see most of London, spending less than you would on the London Eye. The bridge opens at least once a day to let big ships pass. The Tate Modern's not far away. It's an old power station that's been converted into a modern art museum. You can walk over the Millennium Bridge, which joins St. Paul's and the Tate Modern. It had to be closed for nearly 2 years because of structural instability. That's St. Paul's Cathedral in the background. It's located near the city, which is London's financial centre. The city is also called the Square Mile because it's concentrated in a very small area towards the east of the capital. Things move fast in the financial heart of London. The city has a resident population of approximately 8,000, but around 340,000 people work here, so it's very busy during weekdays, but almost a ghost town on Saturdays and Sundays. The London Eye is based on the design of a bicycle wheel, and over 30 million people have used it since it opened in 1999. Big Ben's another famous landmark. It's 150 years old, just under 100 metres tall, and stands at the north end of Palace of Westminster. The palace was rebuilt in a neo-Gothic style in 1834 after a big fire. It's the seat of Britain's two Houses of Parliament, the Commons and the Lords. It's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site.